Hey guys, back at 59 Chevrolet. We're rebuilding the lower control arms today. Gonna put new bushings in, new ball joint. Now, I'm not painting it up. It's a driver. It's gonna be in the crap anyhow. Guess one of the first things probably ought to do is this cross shaft. Need to mark where it is, orientation. I like to mark the ends and top, so I don't have it in there upside down when I put it together. Experience tells me that's not as fun as it sounds. Yep. Okay, we're going to be putting a different shaft in. I'm pretty sure them threads aren't any good in there, and they're warm. Anyhow, we probably can find a different shaft, so we'll be all right. I like to use the curved air chisel bit. We're going to see if we can get under. There's a little lip on that bushing right there. Flange on the bushing out here. That's what we're going to try to get underneath and get it to moving. It probably won't do this very well. It will probably fight. Pretty much guaranteed to fight. I'm going to switch bits and try to get in against the inside edge here without mangling it too bad. It moved. Now we'll get back out here and see if we can get her to slide. Hey, she's rocking. And if she's rocking, you gotta go both sides and rock it back and forth. Oh, look at that. One down. Suppose I should start hammering on the inside? No. With this angle on here, you can get in behind the flange yet and still get a little angle to the hammering action. My theory, at least. Oh! Round one, I got that off there. Now I just got to get this bushing off the shaft, right? I don't know if you're going to see this, but we're going to try to show you. Right in here, there's a split in that center bushing sleeve. We hammer on that, she should come loose. Since we're not going to be able to reuse this shaft anyhow, we'll adjust time. Just going to cut the outside of the bushing off. It'll slide out of there. Life will be good enough. And just like that, it comes out. Now I clean things up, bring you right back. Okay, we're back at it. I got the other shaft dug out. I'm going to take and clean the bushing bores out. Again with the Menards plumbing brush here. Get my ducts lined up here. I transferred the location mark from the new shaft. Put that up there. Use my handy dandy homemade bushing driver. Give her a little burp. I'm going to take it and support this edge on the edge of my little vise stand here. Bring you over a little. still got a gap there. We need to close that up. Okay, for your guys' sake, I cut a lot of that out. Finally got them in. Got the bolts in the end. I run a tap through the end of the shaft, make sure I didn't booger threads up, which I usually do. Next, we're going to go for this ball joint. This is the original ball joint. It does have a nut up here, but it's got rivets on both sides. You need to get them cut out. More air hammer. Yep, we've got the rivets here. We're going to cut them off with the air chisel. See what we can do about getting that out of there. Got the heads knocked off. I'm just going to take the punch and drive the rivet through, I hope. You know, sometimes you got to drill them too. Might be one of them sometimes. Get the center punch so I don't wander around on them, wander off center. It should be about 5/16. I'm starting out smaller. When I'm through, I probably can split that out of there. We'll see. You'll just have to trust me on this one. You probably won't be able to see it very well. And a little more burp gun. Oh, got the ball joint out. I'll clean that 4A arm up that's on the floor. And we'll be back. Okay. Got that cleaned up where that's going to sit. Got our brand new AC Delco made in China. Just slip in there something like that. I'm going to start the nut on the top side here so I don't lose it. Just a 5/16 kind of bolt there. Doesn't fit. Have to wiggle them around a little bit. Punch alignment there, which leads to hammer alignment. Threads through. Yeah. Only one lock washer, okay? And nuts. No nuts. Left them in China. We'll just go borrow the ones out of the other set. They're even locking nuts. them down there. I will be torquing these later. Flipped over. Give that a little rattle. Don't need to get terrible carried away since that's hollow for the grease. 45 on that. And these guys, I'm going to go 22. Grease zerk in here. And I'm going to aim that towards the front of the car. I think that's the front. So when I'm in there doing the steering, the tie rods and all that, I can just get right to it. There you are. Ball joints installed. Next, we're going to have to tear the old suspension off, put this on, start over again.